Hi, welcome back to the Aroundtable. I am your host, Steven, and today I'll be talking about the first two episodes of the Disney Plus series Obi Wan Kenobi. The series takes place 10 years after Revenge of the Sith, and the series stars Ian McGregor as Obi Wan. There's Vivian Laura Blair as Leia Organa, Rupert Friend as the Grand Inquisitor, Moses Ingram as the Inquisitor Reva. There is Kumal Gianna as Haya Estri, Joel Edgerton, Hayden Christensen as well, playing Anakin / Darth Vader. Like I said, the series takes place 10 years after Revenge of the Sith. It opens up with Order 66, is where the clones have this, their chips in their head, have this execution order to kill the Jedi, and they kill the Jedi, and the few that do manage to survive are in hiding. Ian McGregor, or Obi-Wan, was sent off to take care of Luke on Tatooine and oversee him and continue his Jedi training, which will enable him to talk to Qui-Gon Jinn, or as we can see, like the Jedi's talk to the dead comrades, right? This is what they're developing at one point, or trying to do. So Ian McGregor is on Tatooine, I said, keeping his head down low, kind of like a 9 to 5 job. He's cutting meat, doing the standard thing, going home on a little transport, feeds his animal with the meat he cuts, occasionally looking over Luke, seeing how he's doing, how he's progressing. But the Jedi are being hunted by these Inquisitors. These Inquisitors are basically like these strategists, and they understand how people tick. So they know that Jedi will help people. So they do these things where they attack people, where they believe Jedis are hiding out, hopefully that will draw them out. It doesn't work with Obi-Wan in the beginning. He kind of keeps his head down and doesn't go for this, which is, showing how he's been broken and destroyed from this loss from Revenge of the Sith and the loss of Anakin. He's taking this to heart, and it's weighing heavily on him, which shows. What happens was there's Moses Ingram, who plays the Inquisitor Reva, or the third sister, has this thing she really wants to capture Obi-Wan. And she's very aggressive, very mean, using her emotions, her anger, to feed this fuel to find him, as opposed to using her intelligence like the other Inquisitors, which gets her in trouble with the other ones, with the Grand Inquisitor in particular. So she's trying to get in Darth Vader's favor, or the Empire's favor, by capturing the one and only Obi-Wan. So she does this by finding out there is a link with Leia Organa, who's played by Vivian Laura Blair, where she gets her kidnapped by these bounty hunters, hoping to draw out Obi-Wan. So the first episode is basically seeing Obi-Wan's life, very quiet, very keeping his head to the ground, trying to ignore these things. He even meets a Jedi who asks him for his help, and he goes, "Bury your lightsaber in the stand and live a regular life and forget about it. That's over with. It's done. We lost the war. Move on." The second episode deals with him trying to rescue Leia Organa. What I liked about this series so far, Ian McGregor nails it as Obi-Wan. Loved it. I thought Joel Edgerton as Owen Lars nails it. Everybody's raving about Laura Blair as Leia Organa. I'm not sold yet. I think she's cute, but she's good, like kind of nice, like Baby Yoda. But I can see her going Jar Jar Binks and annoying me. I can see that. Hopefully they keep the line in tow, and she stays as cute as like a Baby Yoda kind of thing. What I disliked about this, I thought the Inquisitor Reva, I don't buy her motivation. I don't think this actress, like she says, she has never followed Star Wars. I think that's the mistake. You should have got someone who actually follows Star Wars, an actor who's into it, to really show the motivation to get Obi-Wan. She doesn't do it for me, and she has that kind of like. There's a scene where she's going to try to get to Obi-Wan. She's doing these flips, and it's badly choreographed. That one was horrible. It's like Batwoman gone wrong on that. The other thing that was really horrible was there's a chase scene with the bounty hunters, and the bounty hunters are led by Flea from the Red Hot Chili Peppers. I'm not sure I was liking him as a bounty hunter. Again, there should have been someone a little bit more with gravitas, like Ian McGregor. The chase scene with Leia. Three bounty hunters are really like taken like aback by this 10-year-old girl. I know it's supposed to show Leia as this rebel leader in the making, but really, three bounty hunters, a 10-year-old child. I think that should have gone another way, or choreograph it better. It was really hokey. The person with me watching it rolled their eyes and get, seriously, this is like what's going on here? Seriously, and I had to agree. I mean, that was horribly done. The rest was good. Again, it's Ian McGregor. He is a top-notch actor, and he's holding this together. I'm gonna have to say these are two solid episodes. First one is a little slow. Second picks up the pace. Not a perfect beginning to this. Nowhere near, I think, as good as the Mandalorian was or is. But it's good. It's better than Boba Fett by far. Some tweaks because I'm worried about how they're going to deal with Leia Organa. This girl could be, like I said, could be the greatest sidekick since Baby Yoda, or she can go into Jar Jar Binks territory. I can see this happening, and I'm like, you know. So, with that being said, I'm going to say it's a solid beginning, better than Boba Fett. Ian is the man. Like him in this. Joel Edgerton too. Stand-up job. They need to get somebody better as the Inquisitor. Riva, I'm really sorry. I know she's doing her best, and I don't want to be mean, but I just don't think she has it in her to pull it off. I don't get that. There should be a, like when you know, when Darth Maul steps out, you went. This is a kind of like, oh, she's mad at him, you know. Oh, okay. You know, so this is thing. A good series. It's not as great as the trailers led us to believe at this point. But again, it's the first episodes. I think only by the end of episode 3 we'll see if it's going to kick or not. So this is Steven with the Aroundtable saying, Obi-Wan, pretty good. Not amazing, but pretty good entry into the Star Wars franchise here. That being said, may the Force be with you. Live the dream, and see you soon.